This is a logical flaw question and we have to find the flaw in the first person's reasoning. The conclusion is that if the company has agreed to the safety requirements, the requirements must not be stringent. The missing link is not required, and our broad expectation from the correct answer choice is that the first person ignores the evidence presented by the second person and doubts the stringency of the requirements simply because the evidence offered by the second person contradicts the belief of the first person. Answer choice A. The dialogue does not indicate any facts presented by the first person. So it is incorrect to state that the facts put forth by the first person do not support the first person's claim. So let's eliminate this answer choice. Answer choice B. It can be inferred from the dialogue that the first person offers importance to the safety of workers. However, the first person does not offer any fact to support his view. So it can be inferred that the first person assumes without any logical basis that worker safety is the most important factor. However, such an assumption is not the flaw in the first person's reasoning. The flaw in the first person's reasoning is that he ignores the evidence provided by the second person simply because that evidence differs from his own view. We need an answer choice on similar lines. So let's eliminate this answer choice. Answer choice C. It can be inferred from the dialogue that the first person is not likely to take up a factory job with this particular organization because he doubts that the organization is concerned with the safety of its workers. So it can be inferred that in making the choice to accept the factory job, the first person does not consider any issues besides worker safety. This answer choice can be inferred from the argument. However, this answer choice does not indicate the flaw in the first person's reasoning. The flaw in the first person's reasoning is that the first person ignores the evidence offered by the second person simply because the evidence differs from the first person's view. So let's eliminate this answer choice. Answer choice D. It can be inferred from the dialogue that the first person is not likely to take up a factory job with this particular organization because he believes that the company is not concerned with ensuring safety of its workers. However, the first person does not comment on the moral nature of the company. So it cannot be inferred that the first person attacks the company on moral grounds rather than its commitment to worker safety. So let's eliminate this answer choice. Answer choice E. This answer choice talks about circular reasoning and says that the first person employs an unsubstantiated assertion to dismiss the validity of information that weakens his argument. Yes, paraphrasing this answer choice would mean that the first person employs circular reasoning and makes an unsubstantiated claim while dismissing the validity of information offered by the second person, which is what happens in the dialogue because the first person's view is countered by the second person and the second person offers the evidence regarding the adherence to the government's safety requirements, but the first person simply ignores that evidence and says that those requirements must not be stringent if the company has agreed to adhere to them. So this answer choice correctly identifies the flaw in the reasoning. E is the correct answer choice.